I am Silver. It is Monday, November 8th. A quick welcome back must go to all returning viewers. If you did tune in last time and decided to come back, I really do appreciate it. I also just wanted to say a quick hello to all new viewers. I am pretty social, as you can see. You can find me most on Discord as SilverD, #8858, and on Instagram and Twitter as @SilversKnitting. There is quite a fair bit I need to talk to you about this month, so please grab your drink of choice, your crafting, and away you go. In my wonderful TARDIS mug, I am drinking a cup still of my pumpkin spice coffee. So let me just take a quick drink and we'll get started. Okay, I should just start being honest. I really like my coffee, so I'm going to keep drinking it. Okay, in this episode, we do have FOs, or finished objects. I do have HOs, or half objects. We also do have WIPs, or works in progress. I have Silver's knitting fast. Silver's unraveling fast. X's and O's. Radio GaGa. Silver's book pile. Silver and the case of the screen time. My favorite things. The more you know. And the end of the road. Okay, I'm going to actually finish up my coffee and then I will go ahead and move on to the next segment. Alright, so this month I have finished two things, or two bunches of things. The first thing that I want to talk about is actually a pair of socks that I have made for a family member. I obviously have not woven in the ends on anything I've finished. I'm waiting until the end of, well, what I'm going to show you later to do so. But I have a square here. Then there are 5 that are finished in that same color. Sorry, I show better than I am. And then I do have one that is in progress. I'm just waiting on a couple other things to be done before I finish that one out. That's also why I'm holding on to that. Anyway, just so you know, the socks are part of the 9 Merry Holiday Socks of Silver. This is version 4 that I finished. The pattern I'm using on that one is the My Vanilla Toe-Up Socks by me in the Candy Cane colorway by Yorkshire Spinners. Sorry, I can never say that right the first time. Anyway, I did use a size US 1, which is a 2.25 millimeter on 9-inch circulars, and it is actually being housed in my green cat bag, which is around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Haha. Initial bag. That's where all of the socks are going. So I know what project that one is. The squares are part of my cubed blanket, which is 5 round squares. I have made, like I said, 5 of them and a little one. Start of one anyway. For that blanket, I have been using a miscellaneous fingering yarn scraps. I don't have the tags on any of them anymore except for the newest ones. Sorry about that. I am actually using a size US G hook, which is this 4.0 millimeter hook that I've been using for everything. I'm actually still in the process of remembering where I put all my squares as I recently moved everything to go ahead and finish connecting them to the blanket, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next segment before I do any more rambling. Alright, I have actually finished half of a sock for another recipient. Again, this was the 9 Merry Holiday Socks of Silver. This is version 5. So I've actually completed the entire sock since the last time we talked. And I've also gotten about a quarter of the way through the second sock. You can see I'm using this little polar bear that I got from Adore Knit. Oh, super adorable. I'll have to make sure I mention everybody's shops later, right? Go ahead and put that aside in the bag. That again was on a size US 1, which is a 2.25 millimeter on 9-inch circulars. And again, it's being housed in that same bag. It's the Candy Cane colorway by Yorkshire Spinners. Okay, I'm gonna go get all my whips and stuff together. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have 3 whips since the last time we talked. They've all been on the needles for a while. Current whips. I do have what I call my semi-planned scrappy blanket. It is huge right now. This is what I have left over. It's like small ball left over. I have a lot of things to unwrap and ball up and ready to go for the next time you see it. But see how huge this blanket is now? It's at least 4 or 5 different skeins of yarn, different colors and different style and grain weight yarns. Because this one that I'm using is very thin and some of them are thicker. What I do is I will go ahead and put little markers, like bulb stitch markers like that one. Just show me, hey, this is 10 rows, 10 rows, 10 rows. That way I know when it will be square exactly. If you can't tell, I'm trying to find the marker from where I was the last time. I have done from here on up to here. And it's kind of been sitting in my whips pile for a while. I've been really working on it a lot until I realized, oh, I'm running out of yarn. Okay. So before I go on, this again, I'm using a size G hook, which is a 4.0 millimeter. And like I said, I'm using miscellaneous scraps, but I'm just kind of planning it, but not really planning when I put the scraps in. Like I said, so much fun. I'm gonna put that aside. That's actually being housed in my, goodness, things are running all over the place. All right, in my zombie pinup bag that I really like. Let me make sure that's not gonna go running. Anyway, the next thing that I did do a fair bit of work on was what I called simply the summer top. I have gotten from this marker right here on down to the bottom of the body. I still haven't done this sleeve, nor have I completely finished this sleeve, but I do have them on 9-inch circulars and ready to go. I only have a few more rows left on this. I don't know why I have not worked on it since the beginning of October, but just after we recorded, I kind of stopped it. Anyway, that was the Gemini pattern by Jane Richmond. Like I said, this is the Knit Picks Cotton, which is 70% cotton, 30% linen in the Whisper colorway, which, like you see, is oh, I love purple. Anyway, this is actually being housed in my Fireflies bag by Bags by Awesome Granny. I'm using size US 6s, 4.0 millimeter. The shorties that you see there were actually 9-inch circular needles that I have for it. So yay! Let me put that on the side. The next thing that I have done, not too much work with, but it's what I called July's stripy socks. If you remember, I have this Regia Perfect socks. They're supposed to look like that, but I decided I was going to use every little bit I possibly could. I started here the last time we talked, and I've gotten about a quarter of the way into the heel flap, and then I kind of put it aside. Working with DPNs is not my favorite thing, but that's actually the second sock. This is the first one. They're not going to be entirely matchy, but I'm kind of okay with that. I'm not one that needs to have them perfect, you know? Alright. And this whole project is being housed in my coffee bag by Molly Klein Designs. I do use the size US 1, both 9-inch circulars for the main body of the socks, and I also use DPNs for the rest of it. Alright, with that, I'm going to move on to the next segment. Silver's unraveling fast. Okay, you guys, as you probably can tell in the blanket that I'm working on over here, this blanket, I had a particular colorway in there from Hue Loco Glitz sock in the money cake colorway. That was originally in a Sockhead hat that I was making. The pattern is by Kelley McClure. I decided to rip that out. I quite frankly did not need any more hats, especially Sockhead hats, but that's neither here nor there. That was actually housed in the Stitching the High Notes Holiday Music Tot, which I think... Have I reused it? No, I haven't reused it. Oh wait, nope, I haven't reused it. It was this one right here. I love this bag. I gotta find something to put it in soon. It's gonna drive me crazy. But anyway, I called that the money hat. And I actually ripped that out. That's been ripped out for a while. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. X's and O's. Alright, I just want to do a quick note here. I've decided that I'm going to be taking a quick break from separate Stitchy Silver episode videos until the new year. Especially since my channel will be inundated with so many videos most days up until the beginning of the new year. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of a break just because, yeah, I know myself. Anyway, since the last time we talked, I have finished a few things, mostly diamond paintings. Sorry about the lighting, it just changed on me. Anyway, I did finish what I called Pupper A, Pupper B, what I called, what is it, I called it TP Cat or whatever. It was very cute, and a rainbow tree. All those paintings I'm going to go ahead and put in a little slideshow now. Alright, and in terms of what I'm still got in works in progress status is I'm working on a painting called Waterfalls. Again, I'll put in the progression shots that I have here so that you can see how much progress I've actually done, which is quite a bit. I've got itchies. I don't know why. Anyway, the other thing I have worked on is what I am calling it is in this house Doctor Who. As you probably noticed, I have not gotten too much done, but it does count. I've gotten the outline of this word in and this word. I've literally gotten nothing else done. The progress keeper, or what do you call it, the needle minder that's usually on this project, is currently on the diamond painting that I just mentioned, the waterfall painting, just so that it keeps it nice and organized. So, go ahead and put this in the Ziploc bag, and while I do that, I will go ahead and move on to the next segment. Oh yeah, I just noticed you can kind of see the part of it here, but it's better if I just take a whole big picture of it. Anyway, like I said, moving on to the next segment. Radio GaGa. Alright, well, this past month I have been listening to a fair amount of music, including a 90s playlist, an 80s playlist. There's also a list of 80s rock ballads that I was diving into. I also was listening to, now that's what I call music, the 80s too. Obviously there's a theme. I've also been listening to a lot of The Greatest Showman soundtrack, as well as Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Also, the greatest hits albums of both Dream Theater and Journey. A lot of music, you guys. I've been doing a lot of like background work. I'll explain more about that later. Let's see. Oh, I've also been listening to I Am All In, the podcast where Scott Patterson is going through all the different episodes of Gilmore Girls and, talking about his experiences on set and things like that. I love that podcast. That is literally the only podcast I've listened to. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next segment. Okay, Silver's book pile. All right, if you'd like to, I do have a Goodreads account as Silverluna. That way you can go ahead and follow if you would like to. But I have finished, according to this list, 22 books since the last time we talked, including Grave Humor, A Chip on Her Shoulder, The Flame Game, Murder Mittens, Catnapped, The Wrong, and all that is actually by R.J. Blaine. There's also a book by Lexi Ryan called The Wrong Kind of Love. There's also Lady in the Tower by Christina Landry. Also A Fake Courtship with the Marquis, and that's by Tiffany Batten. Down for Her by Melissa Chambers. Also Cody Bay Inn by Amy Rafferty. Also, I've also read The Baron Without Blame by Catherine Grand. Also been reading a series by Melissa Foster called Lovers at Heart. So there's Lovers at Heart, there's Destined for Love, Friendship on Fire, Sea of Love, also Bursting with Love, Hearts at Play, Taken by Love. I love that. And also I have been reading a series by Tammy Deeren as well. The first one is called Her Best Match, and you have Best Dating Rules, Best Foot Forward, and then Best Laid Plans. I finished all of those. I've also just started last night, a book called Best Intentions, again by Tammy Deeren. Wow, I can never get that right the first time. Also, new since the last time we talked, I restarted Dragonfly and Ember by Diana Gabaldon. I'm listening to it on Audible. I've also been reading it. I have it in both paperback and digital formats. So, absolutely love it. All right, I'm going to take a quick drink of water and then we will move on to the next segment. Okay, Silver and the Case of the Screen Time. I have to say I've been watching a lot of TV and movies as well. This past month, I have been watching more of Gilmore Girls into season 2 with the I Am All In podcast, like I mentioned before. I've also been binge watching Once Upon a Time, still currently in season 1. And I have been watching, as of last night, actually, the season 1 of 911, because they did have a new season out. And we've already paid for it as a series, so I'm just gonna watch it. I know I said I wasn't going to watch Fox shows anymore, but kind of like that show enough. Let's see, in terms of movies, I have watched over 80 movies for Vlogtober this year. The list is so long, I'm not going to read them all off. However, I did make a video with a full list of them all. I'm going to be linking it down below in the show notes, and I'm going to try to put it in the eye up here on the right hand side of the screen too, if I remember. I'm gonna have to highlight that so that I remember. Let's see. Oh, I have watched a bunch of podcasts too. I'm still trying to catch up on my list. I have a long list, you guys. I have been watching GGKCS, which does include Cece's Vlogoween vlogs, which have been amazing to watch every day. Let's see. I caught up with Knit and Kitten. They had an episode up. Adore Knits had a couple of podcast episodes I've been behind on. I was behind on the Knit Girls Stitching the High Notes, so I finished all of those. And I have watched Tiny Worlds of Wonder and Diamonds and Washi. They were both hosting a Jills and Chills along that I was following along with, so I wanted to kind of participate as much as I can and watch those videos for them. Okay, let's see. In between all of that, I have managed to watch a lot of YouTube channels, like YouTube channels and YouTube videos and things like that. A lot of people reacting to Halloween movies, a lot of people reacting to like different movies that I like and different series that I like. I've also been watching Seska Says, so it's actually going through all of the Supernatural season 4 episodes and reacting to them. So yay. She has literally just finished season 4, and the last episode threw her for a loop. But she is moving, so I'm not going to get a new episode for season 5 for a while, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I have other things I should watch, right? Oh, I have also been watching a lot of streams over the past week, especially. But maybe past couple weeks. A lot of people doing remodels of their islands and getting things ready for, well, quite frankly, for the new update for Animal Crossing, which I'm going to talk about later in depth. But I've been watching like Hillywood Squad and like I mean, not Hillywood Squad, but Hilly and a bunch of my other friends' streams on Twitch. So, yay. Anyway, I'm going to get another drink of water and I will see you in the next segment. Alright, let's talk my favorite things. Okay, let's be honest, the only thing I'm going to talk about in this section is Animal Crossing, so if you don't like it, I'll put a timestamp here so that you will know exactly where to skip to. Like I said, my favorite things for the month is I have created a dream address for Animal Crossing New Horizons for those that would like to visit my Halloween island in Animal Crossing, like I said. The code will be on the screen and in the show notes and in the box below, but I'm also going to put it on the screen. It's on DA764906112068. This is my Halloween build, so it is exactly the way I wanted it to, fog and all. But if you would like, I'm going to be putting up, hopefully soon, I'm crossing my fingers, hopefully soon I'll be putting through a walkthrough of that as well on the channel, just in case. There we go. Wow. Let's get that oil melter. No wonder it's warm up here. There it goes. Oh! Yes. Here you go, hon. Halloween? Oh. Yes, I have one of those. Thank you. I think this time. Sure. Why not? Yeah, I realized I had one piece of candy and a bunch of lollipops. I was like, whoops. Really? What'd you do? Pick them up off the ground now? A bunch of those. Hey! You guys really shopped in one place, didn't you? Nice! It actually kind of matches. Yeah, it does. Okay. Thank you for giving me your mirror so I can go back to... Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm dropping a little bit of rain. Let me just type that in chat so everyone knows. Sorry. Alright. Thanks, look at that. She didn't do too bad. She's like, sorry about that. Like, why? You do you, boo. Oh, hi, Becky. Like, seriously, that's the third person I think I've seen with a purple cat. Just saying. Yeah. I'm actually going to the chat spot. Thanks for the trigger. You know, it's been a year. I think I forgot most of what happened last Halloween. But I remembered I need to... Oh, hey, she's got devil horns. Not surprised. Oh, she gave me candy. She gave me candy. That's cool. Hey. Good. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, I want to talk to you. Exactly. Okay. I thought about playing my other two characters to play through. I haven't played in so long, everyone would be like, oh, I haven't seen you forever. I'm like, to skip that grievance and grief. Let's not say we did. Alright. Outputs? I have to remember where I put it. I don't know if you've noticed in my inventory, I've gone down from like duplicates down to one of everything at the very least, except for crowns, which I'll eventually sell back for money, but I'm just gonna wait until the update to do that. Oh my goodness, so much. Where? Hang on. The heck? Let's sort. Let's see. Jack's face, right? That's what it's called? Unless they stole it from my inventory. I thought I had one from last year. Unless I did something stupid like sell it back last year. Which could be possible. Hey, Jingles poster. There it is. Okay. I'm just getting pictures of my nephew. He's doing his little trick-or-treating thing. Anyway. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. trying to talk to me? Oh, okay. That's what that noise was. Fine. I could have given you a lollipop and gotten a lollipop back. Okay then. Halloween for life, yo. Exactly. See, it doesn't look quite the same without the fog, huh? Jack, here you go. You want candy but no lollipops. See, without the fog, it definitely starts lagging over in this section of it. I don't know if you can see it because of all the already jumpy frame rate stuff. Hey, what are turnip prices? I'm actually curious. I haven't looked for a while. Oh, it's Sunday, right? I forgot it was Sunday. Hello! I'm so busy with Halloween. I forgot it was a Sunday too. Okay. We've got everything else. Yeah. I do like that. Yo! Yeah! I have the best costume around because it's regional. Like how one is a bear and one is a cat, but with the same color. Oh, I'm ready. Let's do that. Just everything should put the track on it, but you're just getting started. Okay. I do like the theme. I'll have to take them. I like the shoes with the... You can definitely see the lights better without the fog. Try to see if there's more thing in there. We'll probably all hold the board from here on how things It's definitely a Halloween cluttercore type of island. I want to see what kind of trick you pull. Come on. Face bang more? There we go. Much better. Ah, I match. Yes. Go, go! Bye! Give you a lollipop. What's that? Why are you calling me back? Oh, maybe because I want to get rid of you. Where'd you go, sheepfoot? What are you dressed as? You dressed as. You little peep? That's cute. I'm trying to decide. Okay, spooky candy says things. What are you dressed? Are you dressed as a little peep or you just didn't care? Sheep butt don't care. No costume, what are you? That's actually pretty awesome. Sheep butt don't care. Ooh. Okay. Hello, Cole. Your head is so big that the hat looks so tiny. I love it. Yeah, you give me candy. Okay. Go be the thing that bumps in the night. I like it. I am the thing that bumps in the night. What? Really? You just got candy. What? Fine. No more candy for you. I got all the reactions last year, I think, so I might not get another one this year. Oh, that's cute. Goodness. Sorry if you can hear my phone vibrating on the desk. It's actually my nephew, my pictures of my nephew from Halloween costumes and stuff. Hello. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh. What, honey? Okay, you can tell I'm already getting bored of that. Everyone just being like, here! Hello, hello! Well, I hope everyone's weekend has been going awesome so far. Alright, Jack! Talk to me, boo! You really like the water too, don't you? There you go. See if that works. Okay, now it's moving. Okay. Sorry, I just realized that was... Yes. I have nothing. No lollipops. Okay. I have candy. Yes. You wanted a lollipop, so you're gonna get a lollipop. Lollipop. What are you getting? Spooky carrot. Okay. I have a bunch of lollipops. Lollipops I have. I think this is giving you to stay most of everything. Okay. I'm celebrating Halloween. Halloween with all the new characters that we've delivered. I'm gonna be talking to Jack for a while, y'all. Still going? You got challenged for fingers. Oh, I know why I'm at the same time. Have more lollipops. I'm gonna be honest, I went to McClure Island to get as many lollipops as I could. Like, for a month ago, before I started my remodel for the Halloween. Did you just give me another one? I'm just gonna start mugging for candy now. It's fine. Daddy. Weren't fooled my tucket. Okay. About 77. Oh, okay. Heard the town bells from here. Okay, go. Everyone's doing well tonight. Stay swingy. Okay. I mean, I'm carrying a bucket when Jack isn't, so it's probably a dead giveaway. Put that out there. I wonder. You know, I don't remember if Isabel was on the island last year when we did the Halloween thing. Can't remember if they said anything. Oh. Not fooled one bit. Get my Nook Miles for today. We haven't really been doing a lot of crabbing for Nook Miles. Probably should though, especially because I think the update requires a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Oh. So yeah, follow just went live. Okay, thank you for notifications. Alright. Let's see what else I have to talk through. Whoa, I can tell the lag. The lag is real. Oh my goodness. See, now I'm thinking about my next remodel. I'm thinking, oh, that's a lot of water to take out. Okay, hear the music, sorry. There we go. Who's on about? Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, I find that so funny what I do. This is how you get lots of candy from people real fast. Alright, everybody do a stretch actually, because we need to do a stretch after we sit here for a while. Oh, he looked genuinely concerned. He knows. So he gave me the tools to do so. Yep. Alright. One more house and plastic for the night and switch over games. Okay, I guess that concludes that. Okay, since Halloween is over, I'm planning another remodel of our Animal Crossing island. I decided that I need to demolish everything and put everything that we've put down during the Halloween season on the island, basically into my storage for this new build. I don't think my island has ever been entirely flat, and I have done a lot of remodels. But say for every other remodel I've done, I've just basically built off of what was there. It's gotten pretty blocky and unmanageable in terms of adding anything to it without, completely going nuts. Anyway, I'd like to say that my style and skill level at remodeling the island has actually improved since the first remodel, which is everything is built off of. Anyway, I actually streamed it like pretty much all of this week. And I have to say it took me about 12 plus hours to do all of that. I'm going to be putting in a sped up video of all this on YouTube sometime in the next week or so. I think I've got all the pieces I need to do it. Anyway. Oh, also the last thing in terms of Animal Crossing I'm going to talk about is update 2.0 is out. Oh my gosh. I bought the DLC as well for it. Oh my gosh. What this means is that I have spent literally almost every waking moment over the past, 3 days roughly, playing and figuring out the new features. Oh my gosh, it's pretty amazing. I actually streamed a majority of it, and I also created videos for what I haven't wasn't streaming for. Oh my gosh, it's so much good. So much. Like I said, I've created a video of that as well. I don't know when that's going to be, but anyway, probably I'll put, I think I'll put it up at the same time that I am creating the remodel video. I don't know. Like I said, it's all up in the air. Depends on what. Oh, the other thing I'm going to put up as my favorite thing is we actually are getting together with MDI's parents tomorrow night to actually get a couple tables that they're giving us, I think. And then I think we're about to eat afterward. I'm not sure what time everything is yet. But I cannot wait to see. We have not seen them, I don't think, in almost 2 years. Like, even before the panini started. So, it's about time. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get a drink and move on to the next segment. The more you know. Okay, it is time for a cow breakdown, but before I do, I'm going to apologize. I think the light has definitely changed. I had to put everything on the desk next to me so I know where it is. Anyway. First off, let's talk about the Stripe Along 2021. Alright, at some point last year, I had realized that I was down to 3 more skeins of Desert Vista Dyeworks stripey yarn. As I have a lot, and I repeat, a lot of stripey yarn to get through a full year of knitting it if I were to knit a sock per month, I've actually decided to start an along for those that like to add stripes of any kind. Like I said, this along will run until the end of this year. I'll be using the hashtag SDL Stripe Along 2021 on all social media, so you know. The rules are simple. Anything that you finish in 2021 with stripes will count. You must be a member of the Silver Dreamland Discord or the Facebook groups, either one. If you don't use either one of those, please make sure you use the hashtag and at me on Instagram. Again, I am at Silver Streets. I'll put it down here too. This way I know to count your projects for this along. I know there's several people that do that, so thank you for participating, guys. So you know, colorwork, Fair Isle, stranded colorwork, double knitting, and intarsia all will count, as long as you want to use bright and cheerful colors for it. I don't care. I love color. Anyway, a few notes for this along. You can actually enter your project multiple times. There is no need to enter the FO multiple times. Basically, as long as you notate how long it took you to complete each project, I will comment with the correct post numbers that we will put in for the drawing later this year. If you did start and finish the project in 2021, like I said, you can enter your project a total of 2 times. If you started and finished the project in 6 months' time, you can actually enter your project a total of 3 times. If it was in 3 months' time, you can finish it a total of 4 times. If you started and finished it in 2 months' time, you can actually enter the FO a total of 5 times. And if you're like me and you like to challenge yourself and finish, like, maybe say a pair of socks in a month's time, you can actually enter your FOs a total of 6 times. So, yay! Okay, so the reason you're here, right? You want to know about the prizes. Well, we do have a few digital prize given by Looney Hiker, who has offered one of her lovely patterns. You can actually look at her patterns on Lovecraft or on Ravelry. The links will be in the show notes and down below on Discord and everything like that as well. All right, let's talk physical prizes. I do have a skein of the Fairy Lights colorway from West Yorkshire Spinners. Let me see if I can catch the light right. You see that little halo that's going on? That's actually sparkle. It's amazing. Come on. Oh, here we go. Much better. And there's actually a pattern that goes along with it as well. It's a vanilla sock pattern. So, that is actually cuffed down, but I'm sure you can convert it. Let's see. Oh, we all asked me also including 200 yards. in this wonderful baggie of awesomeness. It's 100 grams of 100% merino, and it's actually a tiny little mini in there from the fiber tree. The mini is entirely made out of merino, and it's 50 grams, which is about 100 yards, so enough to play with. It's cute. Let's see. Also, there's one more prize. I will not be able to show it on stream only because, or screen rather, because they are so big. The winner will be able to choose between 2 different blankets that are crafted by me, that I made. Honestly, both of them are packed up and ready to go to their respective owners later already. So, yeah, anyway. So we do have option 1. And option 2. Guys, oh, I love those blankets, you guys. They are going to, they're gonna be hard to let go, but I'll do it for you guys. Anyway, oh yeah, who finished FOs in the month of October, right? Well, I'll go over that in a sec, but just remember, please make sure to come by and like the FOs from the past month that you liked. That does include on Instagram and Facebook as well, so you know. Let's see. Oh, okay, so people that have finished FOs in October, we do have I Now Hour, Linda C, Looney Hiker, and Wall Central. So congratulations everyone for posting your FOs. Oh my gosh, I have so much fun watching all of your FOs come through, because honestly, there's not much I've finished over the past couple months. So the fact that everyone else is getting stuff done is, I love it. I love it. I love to see it. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let's talk the Dream Along 2021. All right, like most people, we were definitely ready to say goodbye to 2020. Something fierce. Like I said, in an effort to literally dream that year away from our memories, I'm hoping we'll be able to. I'll add that as an aside. I thought to host a new along in 2021 where I finally cast on projects that I have been dreaming about starting. There are some things that I have literally been dreaming about finishing projects, like that I've had on my needles for way too long, things like that. All that'll count. To this end, the Dream Along 2021 was born. Like I said, this year will this along will run until the end of the year, so that is December 31st. I am actually going to use the hashtag SDL Dreamer Along 2021 on all social media. The rules are simple for this one. Basically, anything you finish in 2021 will count. You must be a member of the Silver's Dreamland Discord or Facebook groups. Like I mentioned before, if you don't happen to use either, please just make sure you use the hashtag and at me on Instagram. Like I said, I am at Silver's Treats. This way I know to count your projects for this along. Okay, like I said, the main idea that I had for this along is to start or even finish things that have been in your queue, whether it's in your UFO bin or in your mental queue or in your actual queue on Ravelry that you just really haven't gotten up the gumption to do before. Yeah, I'm looking at you, even Star, after restart. You still, I'm hoping before the new year. However, basically anything you finish in 2021 will account for this along. Be aware, for all of these, I do have chatter threads. So if you want to talk about some of the things that you had started in the year, but you don't think you're going to finish, things like that, you can put that there as well. We might be drawing prizes from those threads too. Just stay tuned on that one. I haven't quite worked out the details on that one. Anyway. A few notes. For this along, you can actually enter your project multiple times. This is actually based on the length of time the project has been in your queue. Like I said, there is no need to enter each FO multiple times. Basically, as long as you notate in your original post how long, or even in a comment below, how long it's been marinating, I'll comment with the correct post numbers for you. Now, if you actually started or finished this, well, If you started or even had this in your queue for more than a year, you may enter your FOs 2 total times. If you started and finished it within 2 years, you can do up to 3 total times, 3 total entries. If you have started or been, working on something that was in your queue or even in your UFO bin for more than 3 years, you can enter a total 4 times. If you started or finished it within 4 years, you may a total of 5 times. If you started this and it's been in your queue for more than 5 years, you can actually enter a total of 6 times. Now, here's the thing, okay? If you started or have had something in your queue or in your UFO bin for more than 2 years, basically longer than I was ever on Rav, you can actually enter your FOs a total of 10 times, you guys. It's amazing. Like, say for example, there's a pattern or you've had a book for more than 10 years. This counts. I have a few back there somewhere. I don't remember where, but a few back there that I can possibly use. I'm looking at you, Coco Knits books. Anyway, you want to know about the prizes, right? Well, first off, we do have a West Yorkshire Spinners skein it's called Starry Night. This one again has sparklies on it. Let me see if I can get off to this side here. It's so sparkly. Oh my gosh, it's so super pretty. And there's no picture on it, of course I'd show you, but and it does also come with this corresponding pattern, which is cuffed down, I believe, and it's a lace panel socks. So, yay! Let's see. We're also including a pair of Luex Sonics circular needles. It's a size US 5, which is a 3.75 millimeter. They are 24-inch cables. They're a soft cable. So, yay! That'll be fun, right? Oh, and also I'm giving away, like I said, in other a lot. Like I said, I am actually giving away the winner's choice of a blanket that was crafted by me. Here is option 1. And here is option 2. So the winner will be able to choose which blanket they want. So when it comes to drawing for those prizes, there's going to be 2 names that I'm going to read off for those. Whoever answers me first will have first pick. So, yay! Alright, so if there's anyone that still wants to donate any kind of prizes or anything like that, you can message me on Discord. I am SilverD, #8858 on Facebook, or you can email me at silversdreamland@gmail.com. Like I said, we're getting on toward the end of the year, so I'm thinking I'm pretty set for this particular along. However, there's going to be an along coming up next year that I'll start talking about next month. All right, a quick reminder before I go over who finished projects in October. Quick reminder, like I said, please make sure you come by to either the Facebook group, to the comments that people are putting on for the hashtag, and like your favorite FOs for the past month. Okay, so let us congratulate I Now Our, Linda C, and Wall Central for including their FOs. So congratulations, you guys. Oh my gosh, so much fun I've had with that one this month. Oh. Congratulations, you guys, for entering your FOs. All right, let's talk the Pride Along in 21-22. This along does run from May 17th of this year until June 30th, of 2021. We do use hashtags, a lot of hashtags, you guys. If you want to encompass all of our makers and everything, you can use the hashtag PrideAlong2122, or if you'd like to specifically ping me, you do a hashtag SDL PrideAlong2122, or you can ping Meditative Crafter, who is actually one of the hosts of this along. That's a hashtag MC PrideAlong2122. We also have GGKCS, or the Geeky Girls Knit and Crochet and Stitch podcast. They are using GGK Pride Along 2122. Also, Adore Knits has their own, which is a hashtag AK Pride Along 2122. And also do have for one of our donors of prizes, hashtag WS Pride Along in 2122. And you can use those on all social media platforms. If you don't use either Facebook or Discord to put in FOs, you can do that on any social media platform as well. And use the hashtag and I'll find it and count it for you. Okay, some ways to play / some rules. If you knit the Progression Shawl by Carin, I'm going to put a picture here. Or if you'd like to, you can crochet the Quick and Simple Granny Shawl by Hannah Owens. I'll put that picture of that here. If you use any Pride colorway, this would include, but not exclusively rainbow, but there's also like gender fluid colorways, intersex colorways, trans colorways, anything. Anything from any of the flags, let's be honest. If you have knit, crochet, stitch, diamond paint, or any craft really you made any Pride flag, it will count. If you use blocks of color to represent the flags in a shawl or any other items, it does count. If you use a pattern with the word Pride or Proud in it, it does count as well. Please just include the name of the design, the designer, and a link. If you can't find one other to Ravelry, it's completely fine. Just be aware that you notate in that post that it goes to Ravelry, so those of us that have issues getting to Ravelry or don't use Ravelry, well, at least to know that part. Oh, note, if you will get double entries if you decide to knit the Progression Shawl with a Pride colorway or Pride flag colorways, or if you make a Pride flag while knitting that. So yay! You'll also get double entries if you decide to crochet that Quick and Simple Granny Shawl with the Pride colorway, or if you make it a Pride flag while crocheting it. So yay! Trust me, those two patterns are probably the easiest I've known to go ahead and make the colors play with it well, is what I'm trying to say, or anything. Oh, and also anything with rainbows in it counts as well. I'm gonna say for the last couple months of this year, I'm going to say anytime you use something with like a rainbow stitch marker, maybe, or that does count as long as you have them in the picture. All right, anyway, you want to know about prizes, right? Well, we do have some digital prizes from Cece and Jamie of Java Pearl Designs. They've actually offered their wonderful Catch the Rainbow socks as a prize to one lucky winner every month. I'm sorry ahead of time, I have not chosen that for the first couple months. I will do that by the end of the year, I promise. Their pattern can actually be found on Etsy or on PayHip. I'll go ahead and put both those links in the show notes as well. Oh yeah, Cece and Jamie have also donated a free pattern from their shop of your choice as well. All the patterns can be found at www.javapearldesigns.com/patterns. This is going, like I said, every month. I have not picked yet. I'm so sorry, but I definitely will make sure to do that by the time I record in January, and I'll catch everyone up then. It's been a whirlwind here, just believe me on that. Also, I'm going to be giving away a free copy of my Proud to Be Me shawl pattern that will be given away one per quarter. Again, I don't think I picked for quarter one, so when quarter two happens, hopefully by the time I record in January, I'll have picked that for both months, both quarters as well. Also, Mercury Zelda has actually offered one of her wonderful paid patterns per quarter. Her shop can actually be found at www.mercurialknits.com/shop. And there's also going to be 2 of Mercury Zelda's wonderful patterns that will be given away at the end of the long as well. Okay, let us talk physical prizes. Okay, the first one I don't have at hand, But this is actually being donated by Cher and her husband of the Meditative Crafting podcast. They'll be giving away a board game called Arch Ravels to a lucky winner. I'll put a picture here so you can see what it looks like. I'm also going to be giving away a wonderful skein of a Desert Vista Dye Works yarn in the Mother of All Somebody Queens. It's an 8-striper. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got gold Selena in it. It's amazing. I might have to get one for myself, but anyway, let's see. Did I say that was from Desert Vista Dye Works? Anyway, I'm also going to be giving away a skein of yarn from Nice and Knit in the Times Square colorway on the fingering base. Absolutely love the difference in color on that one. Oh, yes. Let's see. Also, I'm going to be giving away a skein of Sweet Georgia yarns in the Rainbow Sparkles colorway, or Sprinkles colorway. Isn't that amazing? I love this colorway. All those are on their fingering bases as well, so you know they are good for both socks and shawls. Maybe not the stripers, but anyway. Let's see, there are also going to be 2 sets of Rainbow Progress Keeper and Stitch Marker sets that were donated by Adorn Knit. I can get you one of them so you can kind of see. It does come with this little Rainbow Progress Keeper and all these little mini stitch markers. I absolutely love these kits. I've got 2 of them for y'all. So for 2 winners. Aren't those cute? I love those too. Anyway, I'm going to put those aside for now before I get distracted. I also do have a set of it's a large Rainbow Progress Keeper right here. This one right here. And it also does include these little mini markers. But there's also one that has this little cute little heart on it. These are adorable. This is also donated by Steph of Adorn Knit. Like I said, their shop can be found at www.etsy.com/shop, and it's Adorn Knit is the shop name. I'll go ahead and put all the links and everything below. Also, we did get a few prizes from Rick of Whimsy Stitches. There's this card here. I know it's reversed, I'm sorry, but it's cute. Anyway, I'll put their information in all of the show notes and everything. From Rick, we did get 2 sets of what I am calling a Rainbow Pride Sheep enamel pin. This one, this little guy here, and a Rainbow Unicorn Progress Keeper. So I have 2 sets like this. If I can find this set, again, set I put somewhere. There it is. Ha! I put it right in front of my face. So I have 2 of them. So 2 different prize winners. Also from Rick, we do have a set of 30 silicone stitch markers. They're billed as silicone rings, so I'm sure you could use them for more than just the Progress Keepers. But anyway, and also with that, I'm going to include a Rainbow Progress Keeper. This one right here. It's a gold hoop, so you know. Love that. I love that so much. I might actually have to get one for myself. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Also, Rick did send along one of his wonderful bags right here. Clear bag. I absolutely love this. This is a sock satchel, I believe. I've got so many of his bags. I love them. And also included with that, I'm going to include this little Progress Keeper that he sent along. He said I can keep it or give it away. I'm actually going to give that one away. And I kept it on the little card that he sent with it, so I didn't lose it, because knowing me, I would. Anyway, also, I am going to be giving away this book. It's a memoir of Edie Windsor. It's by Josh Lyon. It's called A Wild and Precious Life. I know it's backward, but I absolutely love this book. She's amazing. Everyone needs to know about her, especially if you're part of the community. And also, the last thing that I'm going to be giving away was actually crocheted by me. It is a stole size shawl. And oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I did 2 different rainbow pieces and then a different flags. I absolutely love this, and I put it all together for you all. So a lucky winner will get that one. Like as I said, each of these panels was the quick and simple granny square, granny shawl. So you can see exactly what that pattern will look like in a gradient. So, yay. All right, and now for this along, if you would like to go ahead and donate a prize to it, please PM me directly on Discord. You can even @ me on this Instagram. Again, there I am at Silver's Knitting. If you would like to, I am Silver D on Discord. And also you can email me directly at silverstreamland@gmail.com. Okay, so yeah, just a quick reminder, make sure you go through either on Discord or even using the hashtags. Make sure you come by and like all of your favorite FOs from the past month or even more. Okay. We did have one person enter FOs in October, so let's congratulate Linda C for entering your FOs. So congratulations. Oh my gosh, those socks you put in there are amazing. Let me put a picture of it here. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next segment. All right, we have come to the end of the road. As you can see, I am pretty social. You can find me on our Discord board, which is Silver Streamland Podcast. Again, on Discord, I am SilverD, hashtag 8858. There. On Facebook, Silver Streamland can be found at the group tab, also under a Silver Dreamland Podcast. You can do a search for it if you'd like to. Yes, I know. Honestly, if you search for Silver Dreamland Podcast, there are two that pop up, both a group and a page. If you follow the group for all updates and all episodes and the long updates, that's where I'll put that. I'll also put up any discussion and things like that. Oh, yeah, a quick note about the Facebook group. You do need to enter 3 different questions, basically, as I'm trying to keep spammers out of the group. The first question is, what episode am I up to? Well, today is episode 110, so yay! The second question is, what is the name of Silver's son? Well, Mario or Mario the cat. If you don't remember these answers, that's fine. Just please notate that in your answers. Chances are you'll be in. The one caveat that I have is you do have to read the group rules and hit agree. That's the third question for you. The rules are simple and absolute in my eyes when you answer the questions. You just have to agree to be nice. That's it. No spamming and whatever like that, right? Also, so you know, when episodes go live every once in a while, they do bounce onto the page as well. So you know. I'm trying to get better about putting it all in the group, but sometimes they bounce on the page, just so you know. And let's see, on Instagram and on Twitter, I am at Silver's Knitting. Also, if you want to reach me, I do stream on the channel twitch.tv/Silver's Knitting as well, so it's all the same. Like I said, I do try to read through all messages that you put up as soon as I possibly can. If you don't happen to hear from me within 24 hours, please feel free to email me directly at silverstreamland@gmail.com just to make me aware of the fact that you have sent me a message. Basically, as always, everything that I talk about can be found in the show notes at silverstreamlandpodcast.com. If you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell down below. And this way, others can actually find me in my own little corner of YouTube. Well, that, and you can also see when I post the videos, especially if you hit the little bell icon. Also, if you're feeling generous, please feel free to go ahead and just, hit the like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, I have rambled for long enough. I know your time is valuable, so please feel free to join in any discussion, or you can even start your own directly on the Silver Streamland Discord or Facebook groups. Honestly, I don't bite, I promise. And like I said, if you're feeling generous, please click the like button below the video. It really does help my channel out. Until next time, happy crafting!